Okay, today's video is going to be about free stuff. I've got a bunch of free things that I've put out there, but they're scattered all over the place and they're not easily to find. So what I thought I'd do in this one is I'd show them all again and link to them in the description so that there's one place where you can go and download all the free stuff. This is just free PDF files. I'm going to do a bunch of SketchUp files and other CAD versions. I've got that to do later, but this is the free PDF plans for you to have a look at. Right, we're going to start with the Canary wharf tunnel. This is done a while ago. I'm going to flick you through each one of these as we go. Plan view, side view. This is a nice easy build. This is how you can change it to make it any sort of frequency you like, and that gives you all the information there. From the side, right, that's this whole thing, let me just resize that a smidge, is made out of equilateral triangles, and all of the Canary wharf tunnels can be made out of equilateral triangles, and now easier really. So you, technically speaking, you could make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 sections, so that would be it's a circle of 16 segments. This one, but it would be, you could do exactly the same equilateral triangles and make it 8, 9, 10, whatever you want. It also shows you the what do you call it, conduit, flattened conduit method, and the lengths for those, and the holes, and where the bends are, and stuff like that. Some support structure. Oh, it also includes how you can make it a double or triple layer as well, right? Okay, next we have the Unity Dome. This is one of my most popular free projects. Do you know what? I've got some people sent me some pictures online. I'll see if I can dig them out. One frame, back to front as well, mirror of it, but it's basically one frame. This one shows you how to build it, base, and it's being tailored to suit 8x4 sheets. There's your angles, blah blah. Let's have a look. Yeah, and this is your 8x4 sheet. That's how you'd fit it out onto an 8x4 sheet. So this one works well on 8x4. There's your base measurements. Everything you like on that one. Really popular, that one. That'll be in the description under Unity Dome. This is Howard's to rescale to fit it on. This is Howard's 9 frequency honeycomb dome. Again, we've got the side and front views, all of your measurements, millimeters, and there's your dihedral angles there, and there's your imperial. So the folks in the US can have a look at that one as well. That's under the 9V honeycomb in the links below. Okay, this one's the sample out of my book. I'm still on with the books, still pushing forward with it. This will get updated. This is the older version. I'm going to try and update this in the next couple of days, but I'll put it to this exact same link, so whenever you come, it'll be the most up-to-date version. This is the 2 frequency, everything you want to know about a 2 frequency dome. Yeah, node angles, face angles, dihedral angles, etc., etc., and where it makes good ground sections. What I'm going to add to this, I'm going to add nets, which would show, for example, the laid out flat net of a particular section. So these little sections and big sections, they'll all get their own net, because I just think it makes it a bit easier. So I'm adding that to the plans. So you'll get this, which shows the side, the height, the width, ground section, and a net as well. That'll go there. Right, next up is the Geotangent. Bit of an odd one, this one. I did it a while ago. It's an interesting enough structure, but blimey, is it complicated. Worth a look. I'll bung that one in as well. There you go. There's your measurement. I think all the measurements are in here. It's a fairly complicated piece of kit. Yeah, there's a ton of measurements. you might like a look at that. But it was based on, somebody asked me to do it a long time ago, but nothing ever came of it. So I thought I'd chuck the and I think somebody was asking about this one the other day, so I'll chuck that one. That's the Geotangent. Look for Geotangent in that. This is a Hobbit house, Zome. So I did this again for a company that didn't turn out to nothing. That's why I'm giving this away for nothing. These were the renders for it. You know, they had quite nice renders. Again, full build instructions. This is a pretty good set of plans, cross sections, the whole deal. All of your frames, all of your frame measurements. You can make this round. It's 10-sided, but what we've done is you can also slew it off to one side, and that's what we've done in this. So it's just to give it a bit more look to it. And there's your roofing and all of your where everything goes. Oh, your fillets. We've done this one with all of these triangles are, well, come on back to the triangles. All of these are square edged, so you just make them square edged, dead simple, and then you add fillets to, there's all the different, they're all numbered and everything, so you know what they are, and yeah, window details and how the fillets work and everything like that. Okay, of course all of the Wangaflange builds are free. If you go to www.wangerflange.com, click the tools button like that, after you've got your instructions, the first project book, 3D printer files, a gazebo and a dome, all free to download. I will be adding to this page as well. My main aim going forward is to try and do more open source stuff, so if you want that, drop us a comment, and if there's anything that you maybe want me to cover design wise. I'm super busy at the minute. I've got this book to finish. The plan is that the book gets finished first, and then I turn my attention back to doing maybe some open source plans. I'm still working on my series about efficient buildings, so I'll be doing that as well. So maybe it's an idea for you to subscribe. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'll catch you in the next one.